Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more Persona 5 Royal Hardcore Nuzlocke. So last time we kind of did a lot of catching up, obviously since we lost our first attempt. We've had to replay through quite a bit of the game in order to get back to where we were. But finally, we have gotten back to May 29th in the game, as you can see, which was in fact the point of the first attempt in which we lost the run. So we're officially back to where we were, and it didn't take too long, you know. It just was about one stream plus a little bit extra. And of course, if you're not aware, the plan moving forward is that if I lose any further attempt, when it comes to Palace 1, we're going to kind of minimize on the amount of grinding I'm showing on stream by kind of making... I made a playlist on my YouTube channel. It's in the description of like every live stream that I'm going to be doing from this point forward, and it'll have all of the streams I did directly from my PS5 of me just grinding. If you're interested and want to verify that I did in fact stick to the rules and I went through the process of getting all that done for the sake of the new attempt. So that's what we're going to be doing for any future attempt too. I'm just going to kind of designate doing like grind streams in order to get through Palace 1 a bit quicker and set us up so that we can just kind of focus on the main battles. And depending on how many attempts this takes, we might designate more stuff to the grind streams. But for now, it's just going to be that stuff. So let me pull up the stream really quick and then we can get started here. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be too long before we get back to where we lost the run at. I think really all we did, if I'm not mistaken, we just did the Kuroma Tengu boss fight, and then was it one puzzle or two puzzles? I can't remember. Before we ended up in the hallway where the second will seed, like just before the second will seed spawn is, and yeah, I ended up running into a fight I was not prepared for, and it wasn't a good time. I did get a bit of bad luck, but I absolutely should have been able to avoid being in that situation in the first place, so... Anyway. What is going on? Alright, we're good. Alright, let's load up this game. I'm pretty sure last time when we left off, we bought all the equipment and stuff for everything, so I don't think I need to worry about any of that. Let me just double check though really quick. Yep. And we also have the Sonic Blade on Morgana. Keep this in mind, we will be using this item for one of the boss fights coming up in the mandatory, in one of the mandatory fights we have to do. And we get Yusuke's better melee weapon from a chest, I believe, so that's why we didn't buy anything for him. But yeah, he's got his good rifle. Everyone's got their good, they're good weapons, so we're good there. And armor looks to be right. Yep, everything looks good. Okay. And for items, we got green band, red band. Yeah, I don't know what to put on Yusuke right now. That's actually kind of a good question. What I might do, I think I'll put the breeze ring, or... let's put the Atom Ring on Yusuke and the Breeze Ring on Ryuji for now. Because what I'm gonna do, when we get in the palace, we're gonna have like the little tutorial about like reorganizing your party members. So for the pretty much entirety of the palace, I'm gonna kind of be running around with just Joker, Ryuji, An, and Yusuke. So Morgana is not really gonna get used. Like he'll be used for two of the fights in this palace, but he will be taking a back seat for the main boss fight for Madarame when we get there. And I'm hoping we can get there today. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not set in stone.
We're all here.
1 second. Just check, make sure. Yeah, let me, before we do it, I'm pretty sure I did, but let's just confirm. I did in fact get the the drink that doesn't pass any time.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, then I think we're good to go. Alright. But yeah, we should be able to get to the end of Palace 2 if all goes right. Obviously, big if that I don't lose the run to any unforeseen circumstance, but I'm hoping we can do it today. Alright, so let's infiltrate the palace.
Yes, let us go.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, big improvement over what I did in the first attempt, and obviously we're gonna just name him Fox. I'm still skipping through the cutscenes that I've already seen. It won't take too long to get back to where we left off. Really, it's just gonna be like one more cutscene, I think, when we get to the Chroma Tengu thing, but after that I won't be skipping any cutscenes, I promise you. Forgot that you have to set the party again. There we go. Alright. And what we're gonna do, before we do anything, so what I didn't realize from my first attempt,
I can see it.
the palace security is set at 40% when you first enter. So, this time, I'm going to go ahead and fight some enemies to lower the palace security, so that that whole debacle that happened last time, hopefully, does not happen again. No guarantees, obviously, but the hope is we'll be fine.
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Go! My turn!
The baton and follow up.
Alright, sometimes you do get roped into a second fight when you're fighting these enemies, but it's just McCoy, Apsaris, and Wapo, so it's not really anything like too scary. Just always have to be mindful of it, though.
They were too weak to bother with.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay.
Calm down.
Looking cool, Joker.
Really?
Go!
Not a big deal, but
That one serves you right.
This'll end.
That's all she wrote.
alright. We are gonna have to like grind against a bunch of these like lower level enemies anyway, because we're gonna need to grind up to level 18 to do some of the fights in this palace. We're gonna want to make sure we're giving ourselves the best, you know, as much as we can give all of our teammates for all the upcoming fights. Obviously level cap is level 18, so I can't exceed 18, but I can get to level 18, and as long as I never level up to 19 until after I beat Madarame, we're good. That wasn't an answer. Incredible. It's not a big deal. Alright, we're good. Like I said, really, like, these enemies are pretty much non-threatening. I suppose they could do a fair amount of damage, like if Wapo used Aji on Yusuke, that could do a pretty decent amount of damage, but why can I not?
Show me your true form.
But I don't think it would kill or anything. Like, Wapo, I think, is level 9. Yeah, level 9. McCoy's level 9. Not exactly scary. Okay.
Losers.
Yeah! Victory!
All right.
That gets it to 8%.
They win nothing.
Where am I? Oh.
Show me your true form.
Alright. Probably just 1 or 2 more enemies and we'll get the security to 0%. But we'll still, like, clear out the room while I'm here. No reason not to.
Nice move!
Go.
Nice job, Panda!
Nice.
Took them all out.
Yeah, those enemies are very easy to take out. And they give a fair amount of experience, like
Okay.
40 to 60 experience is pretty solid.
It's a cake. I'll reveal your
Okay.
true form.
Nice, this is very easy. 3 bullets,
Let's go.
as long as you don't miss any like I just did. And yeah, we can take these out. I think this gives like 50 some experience. I think it gives like an okay amount of money too. Yeah, 860. And
Alright.
Joker is level 16.
Level up.
Not needed, but
Okay.
you know, we'll take it.
They were too weak to bother with.
See it.
It's not a lootable item, so I'm not going to bother with that. So yeah, now we can go ahead and we can just head on over to the central garden area. Okay, no item there. And yeah, we'll continue on to is there any like lootable item over here? I'm kind of being a bit of a loot goblin right now, but just checking. All right, we're good. Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, we have to get to Karamatengu, and really that's like the last... That was like the last
We've
boss fight that I got to
I'll just add this.
in the first attempt. In fact, you can actually see this is the first attempt. I never got rid of the save file. It was almost 8 less hours to get there just because I was skipping all those cutscenes. So
It's somewhere.
you can just kind of tell how much of the game is yapping. So that's not a problem. Yeah. Like I said, we'll start just letting the cutscenes play out once we get back to where we were. And we are very close to that
See
point.
it.
Okay.
There's a strong shadow ahead. We should be careful.
Go ahead and grab this. This is the second map of the palace. Alright. Let me get this stuff over here. I guess until you that's a treasure demon. Wow. Okay, well I'll take it. It gives me a fair amount of experience. That kind of cuts down on the need to grind later. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fish for crits, I guess.
Not this.
'Cause I don't have anything else.
Let's go. Go in, Lord.
I have Fry, thankfully, because I put the Atom Ring on.
Slice it to pieces.
I didn't really put the Atom Ring on for treasure demons. I didn't expect to run in any of those, but I just wanted to put it on just to like give myself more options in case we run into an enemy that's weak to nuke or something. All right, Yusuke can take this guy
I
out.
am thou.
We've got him on the ground! I knew you could do it, boss!
Okay.
Finish him!
Good job, Yusuke. It was fun while it lasted. Goodbye. Ryuji gets to 16. No one else got to 16. I'm kind of surprised about that. How close? On has to be close. 47. Yusuke's 135. Okay.
Tre-
Revival bead.
It's somewhere.
Why not? Okay, yeah. So I guess that's everything. Obviously, eventually when we open up like the shutters, yeah, we'll be able to get those 2 treasure chests. But for right now, we cannot do anything with those, so we just have to keep on progressing.
Joker!
All right.
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
We can get more money. Yeah, we can, Yusuke. Alright, we're just gonna wait for this guy to do his rounds really quick, and then when he walks backwards, I'll head where I want to go. Again, I want to be extra careful this playthrough, and not have what happened last time happen again. I'm trying to take things a lot more slow. And of course, all I gotta do is do this, and I can use a smoke screen if I get seen. Are you serious? This guy's gonna be... Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah, he's over there. Just walk past him. Alright, we're good.
A chest! Talk about
Okay. Not an important item. Alright, this is the Chromatangu fight.
Hey, are you?
Yep, I think we're ready. This is pretty... Oh, actually, do I have a Gathion in lead? I think I do. Yes, okay. Because the Gathion's my fastest persona, so I want to make sure I have that equipped. Because that'll influence turn order. Alright. So for this fight, we've already done it before. Very simple. We just try to shock him, and if we do, we pretty much win. Like that. Shock the Kapatangus, and yeah, it's pretty much over at that point. Because all we can do, or all we have to do, is just keep on knocking him down with gun attacks. Somehow we didn't knock down the Kapatangu on the right, but that's not a big deal. Come on. Wow. Took 4 bullets to get him to get knocked down, but we got there. Alright, and basically we just bully Chromatangu until he's dead. Pretty easy stuff. Any mini-boss that you can status, it's usually really easy to get past them, especially with, like, you know, statuses like Shock and Freeze. Those are, like, the best ones. Because they technical with so many good, like, easy-to-spam moves. Anyway, we get Dekaja, everyone got to level 16. We also get the Medea skill card, which I mentioned in the first attempt, but we will be using that eventually when we get our persona from this palace, which is going to be Shiki Oji, but that is the Savage Shadow, which means we have to be level 18 to even recruit it. So that won't be for a while, but we will get there. Okay.
Look. Oh.
And this is where we get Yusuke's melee weapon from. The Yubatachi. Go ahead and equip it. Double check how good it is. It's, yeah, 1 under 2 power. That's a big power increase from the last weapon he had. So anyway, now we gotta do the little puzzle here to find the code for the security panel to open the shutters up. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, just sneak past these guards. And we need to get to the statue. Let me just wait for this guy to pass really quick.
Powerful looking shadow.
Yeah, this is the Savage Shadow, the ones with red aura. They have they're the highest level personas in the palace. Well, I guess in this case it's actually Nue that's the highest level persona, but they're like the scariest one to run into. Let's say it like that. Anyway, I think it's 1120, right? Yep, 1120. And you're going that way. I think you turn around. Yep, okay. Alright, so we're just gonna sneak on past. Spoopy. Hey Art, how you doing? Yeah, we're finally back to where we were. Well, not officially. I still have to complete like 2 more puzzles, but we're very close. Second attempt. Hopefully we'll go better than the first one for this place. Hi dude, how's the run going? It's going well. Don't think I've had any like too like bad, you know, misplays or anything like that. Had one last stream where I got ambushed by an enemy, but I still think it was kind of BS because in the cutscene I was like hugging a wall. Like basically in the cutscene I was like this, right? I was like crouched down behind the wall, so I thought when the cutscene ended I would still be crouched behind the wall, and so I was just kind of like looking around, you know, like this with my analog stick, and then an enemy saw me out of nowhere, and it was because after the cutscene Joker was just standing next to the wall instead of being pressed against it, so he was hidden. Anyway, Regardless, we were okay. Nothing terrible happened. I think we only took like 30 damage.
I can feel it.
Yeah. It was not like the last time where I had to fight like 3 enemies in a row and all of them were like the highest level persona for the palace. Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Oh.
Thank God. Alright, let's open these 2 chests. I don't remember what's in here. Bead chain, I mean, that heals everybody, but obviously we could only use that outside of battle. Can't use it in battle. Alright, let me just make sure we're hidden when we're sneaking past these guys. Okay. Well, we're back on track. We've officially beaten all of the bosses that I got to from the first attempt. So now it's just about getting the route to the treasure secured and beating any other mini bosses along the way. One of them is going to be optional and it's really tough, but I'm going to try to fight it because if you beat it, you get a really, really good item for this boss fight.
This is amazing.
Alright, so I'm still skipping cutscenes. We're not back to where we were just yet. This painting puzzle we did get through in the last attempt.
Oh.
It's literally just you walk through each painting. They're like connected to each other.
How?
And you use them to cross to the other side of the room. You have to do this, I think, one more time. I had a headache Saturday night until early Wednesday, and it sucked hard. God dang. Well, are you feeling any better now? I know you told me that you have to deal with some pretty bad migraines, so not fun.
Oh, this feeling.
I can't even imagine what it feels like. Usually when I get a headache, it's just for like maybe a maximum of like 6 or 8 hours.
I should write something.
Having to deal with a headache for multiple days, God, that's terrible.
Ready?
I can see it.
Alright, let's sneak past these guys and not get seen. I'm convinced my brain is too big for my skull or something. Curse with a big brain, what can I do? Absolutely galactic brain right there. I know, it sucks having to deal with that. But at least to me, you were pretty big brain, especially when we did like that one crossword puzzle and you just like sniped every answer in like a matter of 2 seconds. That was pretty impressive. There's another, that's the second treasure demon we found. Holy crap.
That's a rare one. Don't let it escape.
I mean, I'll take it. It's free experience. Sure, Ryuji, you go for it.
You're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. Okay, guys.
Alright, we don't have to worry about using Fry. We can just do like basic attacks. It's really low on HP. Spaghetti Ghost Man. Yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of spaghetti ghost men that are gonna show up in all the different palaces. They give a whole bunch of experience and money when you defeat them.
Okay.
For the most part, they only have like one weakness, and they resist like everything else, and you can't like status them or anything. So they can be a bit tricky to take out, but also, is there? Hold on. Before I keep going, is there anything over here? They're a bit tricky to take out, but if you can do it, you get a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of experience, and it cuts down on the need to grind later on. We're gonna have to get to level 18 before. One second. Alright, is it? Okay, OBS told me that we disconnected for a little bit. Is it okay now? Stream died. Is it alright now? Because it's telling me it reconnected. Double check and hold on 1 second. I can hear you but can't see anything yet. That is weird. We'll refresh. Okay, I'm seeing stuff on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, it says it's reconnected. I think it just okay. It works now. Okay. I don't know what happened there. It like all of a sudden it just told me that it disconnected and then reconnected in like a couple of seconds. But anyway, all right. I don't know what I was talking about, but I think this was the last puzzle that I did before the run died. So after this, I will no longer be skipping cutscenes. I'll actually be watching the cutscenes. God dang it. This puzzle is really annoying, trying to figure out which exit you have to go through. The random bot killed the stream. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. Bots show up like all the time. It's really obnoxious.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. It didn't seem like my internet went out or anything because I was able to read your chat messages in real time and everything. It just seemed like OBS disconnected for some reason. I don't know. At some point I'm gonna have to get a new computer because I feel like maybe my computer's just haunted or something. It's the cursed spaghetti man. All right. Now, from this point forward, we're back to where we were, and I will autoplay the cutscenes instead of skipping them. Okay, so let's not have a repeat of what happened last time. So, I'm going to be extra careful, make sure people are nowhere near me when I'm sneaking around. Alright, so you walk past.
Oh, an enemy.
Yeah, I'm not fighting that guy. Don't want to fight a guy that has red Ooga Booga aura coming out of him. Okay.
I have something.
Waiting for him to go further. No, he's coming back. I want to get that item, but I don't want him to... Right, he's walking further down. We can grab it. Okay. Alright, this person... So
Report intruders.
after what happened last time, I tested with this enemy if they just have like heightened hearing or something compared to everyone else, and they do. They can hear your footsteps from all the way at the end of the hallway. I didn't know that. So we're just gonna deal with them now. I know I don't really want to fight these enemies, but it's better to fight them than to have whatever happened last time occur again. I don't want that. Got the shock off, so it should be pretty easy. Twitch app has been super laggy for me for the past month or two. It's so annoying. Yeah, I think you mentioned something about that like 2 or 3 streams ago. I don't know what was happening.
Okay.
I'm sure some of it might be on my end.
Easy.
Because, you know, sometimes I do have, like, OBS will, like, update me that I'm, like, dropping a couple of frames. So some of the lag is probably just on me, but... Yeah, I don't know. The kind that you're complaining about, I'm not sure what's causing that.
Oh.
Sorry if any messages come too late. Yeah, no big deal. I saw that the message came in a lot earlier than that, by the way. I'm not... That's not, like, the message just came in.
Look, you can use your grappling hook there.
Alright, Alright, let's grapple up here. I think this is where we have to press the button
Chest.
to open up the will seed door. Now, it doesn't matter what channel I'm watching. There's always some weird stuff going on. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with that. Granted, I really haven't watched too many streams on like the Twitch app on my phone. Usually I watch it on my computer. So I can't speak too much about it. I think I watched one stream, or maybe two, on my phone. Both of them, I think, were Pokemon XD stuff back when I was streaming that. I saw one guy.
What is this?
One guy was doing just a casual run of Pokemon XD, and he got to the Greevil fight, and his Claydol hit 3 Omniboosts of Ancient Power in a row. It was absurd, and he ended up winning because it was basically like he had like a raid boss Claydol on his team. It was
I can see it.
crazy stuff to witness live. All right, so from here on, we're just gonna play out the cutscenes. I'm gonna to read it. Shit, what the hell is up with this place? There's so much gold, it's hurting my eyes.
For real?
The distortion is especially bad here. It's barely holding up. Plus, it's not even on our map. So we must ascertain the truth through our eyes alone. Okay. Yeah, that's amazing, yeah. That kind of luck, I dream of that happening to me. Like, I've gotten some lucky moments in Pokemon, or just, you know, turn-based RPGs in general. I think the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me in specifically like Pokemon, when I was doing an Ultra Moon Deathless run, I wasn't streaming this or anything. Like, I did this on my own time off stream. I got 2 shinies and Pokerus in the same run. It was crazy. It was a shiny Meowth, a shiny Finneon, and then I think my Magneton was the one that got infected with Pokerus, and it was just so crazy because that's like 3 pretty rare events happening, all full odds, right? You know, like no shiny charm or like the Ultra Wormhole, nothing like that, right? It was crazy. I thought I'd seen everything there was to see of this distorted world, but to think it would conjure up such a bizarre place. So, like, which way are we supposed to go? I didn't see any other ways forward. Did you?
Huh?
What's this? No footage, so it didn't happen. Part of the wall was peeling, so I pulled it off. That wasn't an actual wall? I see, so it was camouflage. We may have been trapped here for eternity had you not noticed that.
Nice go.
Nice work, Skull. You did it. Sure. You know I just got lucky, right?
Listen up.
There might be more walls like this up ahead. Let's keep an eye out. I think I did actually take, I did take a couple of pictures of all of that, and I think I did make some kind of post about it on, like, I don't know, Reddit or something. I don't know. It was a couple of years ago that happened. But yeah, I guess you can't tell that I could have doctored the image and, you know, could be photoshopped. Everything's AI, right? Whoa, did we just warp? It seems even the paths beyond these apertures are distorted in the same way as this room.
I can see it.
Alright.
Hey, look at this.
Why is this painting here? It's probably some kind of illusion. We're in a palace after all. Well, I guess the painting itself might be correct, though. You say correct, but aren't they all counterfeit? Although maybe the real one's here, too. I wonder. Either way, the fact that this is here might mean it's connected to this space in some way. Alright, so here we have to, like, do, like, a spot the difference puzzle. So, in, like, every room, we have to find the real Sayori painting. This painting, is it the Sayori?
Hey.
Isn't that a fake? I mean, this is Madarame's palace. There's an obvious difference if you look closely. It shouldn't be too difficult to tell them apart. Yeah, one is blue and one is red. Yeah, maybe it's obvious for you. What do you think, Joker? It's the real thing. That is correct. It seems you have quite the eye for detail, Joker. For real? That's amazing.
It's beautiful.
The vibrant crimson clothes, her beautiful hair, the sublime balance between subject and background. This may only be an illusion, but it is without a doubt a spitting image of the true Sayuri. Ooh, this environment is a reference to this piece of art that has weird staircases. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have no idea what the official name of it is, But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Really cool. I love the imagery in Persona games. It's such a like neat idea to like have it be like the like how bad people perceive the world, right? And like for this one, it's just full of, you know, vanity, right? That's kind of the big theme for this one. So how vain Madarame is. What the? It flew away. Can't remember who the artist was. I'm a fake history fan. Fake art history fan. Nah. There's a ton of like famous paintings that like they have like weird names. Typically like they're in like a different language, so it can be a little bit tricky to remember them, you know, especially if you don't speak the language. So I don't blame you. Hey, you just got Persona 5 Royal. Oh, that's cool. Hi Brian, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of it, so it's you know, hopefully with your one it'll go a lot more casually and you can have a much more enjoyable experience. Well, I mean, not to say that this isn't enjoyable, but just a much better time not having to stress so much over all the different fights in the game, right? You know, worried about losing a run at every point in time. I already played through the original Persona 5. Yeah, the original Persona 5 Royal, they have a fair amount of differences, and there's like an entire like extra act on top of the vanilla game. So yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's like an extra 20 to 30 hours of content, I would say. Oh, isn't this somewhere new? Seeing past the false image has opened a path to the truth. This golden place filled with counterfeit work is a prime example of the alchemy of Madarame's brain. And here, just as in reality, he entraps those who cannot see through his lying facade. You might be right. No wonder the distortion is so strong here.
Hey.
So, what does that mean? I think it means finding the real Sayuri should break through the distortion and open a path. So do we just gotta check all of them? Why would we do that? Let's just look for the real one, assuming we can differentiate it. Alright, well obviously it's not those two. Is there something up with that wall? Alright, let's take a closer look. It's a treasure chest.
Should have known.
There's a hidden room here. Yep. I don't know if it's anything great. Oh, soul drop, I'll take it. I think that's 10 SP recovery. Alright, this one's the real one because it has the little like tree branch in the background.
Hey.
Yep,
Well,
it's the real thing. Just waiting for the game to finish downloading on my Steam Deck. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I've heard great things about the Steam Deck. I don't have one myself. I don't really play too many games on Steam. For the most part, I kind of play on PS5. But I've heard fantastic things about it.
Hey.
What do you think of this painting? Is it real? It's the real thing.
impossible.
Whoa. Wait, that was wrong?
They've got numbers. Wait for your chance.
Am I an idiot? Did I see that wrong? I think I might have just saw it wrong. Okay, hold on. I guess I'm an idiot. Thankfully, it's not too hard to get through this.
The enemy still got the advantage. Give it all you got. Persona!
Let's do a basic attack on him, and of course it is cool.
Carefully. Nice one, Fox.
You're looking cool, Joker. Yeah.
This is my other self. Go on.
All right, and if we knock them all down, we can just all-out attack them.
Keep it going.
Not a big deal. A small mistake. It has been a little bit since I've gone through this part. I thought that was the... What was wrong with it?
Okay.
That enemy was really weak.
Is it the braid for the hair? Oh my god. I thought it looked right. It looked right to me.
See it.
Oops. It's okay. Yeah, it was the braid of the hair. It goes over the neck. Gotcha. Alright.
This is... Yes!
Hidden behind a wall. Gotcha. Alright. Oops.
Hey.
Makes sense. What do you think of this painting? Is it real? This is the real thing. This is the true Sayuri. It may be an illusion, but there can be no mistaking its allure. Nicely done, Joker. Yeah, I definitely didn't F up the first time. All the versions on display were fakes, while the real one was hidden the whole time. Morgana is now gonna make you go to sleep. Where the shit did it fly off to? I saw the danger pop up and was like, oh shit, here we go again. But luckily that was an easy one. Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't know that that was a fake. It looked real, but it was because the braid was not over the neck. I wasn't paying attention to that. I thought, I saw red shirt, tree branch in the background, and like the little kind of like talisman looking thing in the bottom left. So I thought that was it, and no. Yeah, here I think the only enemy that can spawn is like either the Kapatangus or maybe Jack Frost. I don't think Niue can spawn here. I think Niue can only spawn in the hallway where the second bull seed was, and the last area of the palace, which we'll get to as soon as we complete this this puzzle here. So thankfully we weren't going to get screwed over like that. And honestly, it's better to get ambushed than to like enter combat like without you ambushing the enemy, because all of your characters will start the fight by guarding, so they can't be knocked down if they get hit by like a physical attack or anything like that. It's honestly better to be ambushed in a very odd twist of events. God damn it, what the hell's going on here? We have seen all the false images. Something must have changed somewhere. Okay. So now we can go down on this one.
Yes!
Isn't this somewhere new? Just be careful, okay? The distortion is growing much stronger the deeper we go. Alright. Loot that. I don't think there's any other enemy until we get to the next room. A blank card. That will come into play later. Right now, really can't do much with that. Alright.
Isn't that...
Oh, that is... just as I expected. Madarame. Then is the treasure behind him? It's kind of hard to tell from here. Let's get a closer look.
It's
Alright.
somewhere.
Is there anything in this room? Nope. Alright. Let's go see it.
There it is.
Doesn't it look a bit hazy?
For the time being. Once we send the card and make Madarame aware it'll be stolen, it'll materialize like, yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Who knows? Bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted Madarame's reality this much.
So, what now? Think it's safe to say we got a route set?
We know where the treasure is, but I'm not sure that we've necessarily secured the route.
Huh? Why's that?
You must be talking about the infrared lasers surrounding it.
Yeah, that'll do
That,
it.
And the outer perimeter is swarming with guards. Forcing our way through will be difficult.
So we'll need to find a way to steal it, too. This is tougher than it was with Kamoshida.
We just have to make one final push. Let's check this floor.
Okay. That was exactly like spotting counterfeit art in Animal Crossing. There's super small details you have to look for to know they are fake. Yeah. Like, I've obviously played this game before. I should have remembered that. But yeah, I don't know. I was like, ooh, a piece of candy. I just like, oh, look, red shirt, branch in background. This is it. I'm an idiot. Can't wait to grind to get back to my get back my social stats. Totally. Yeah. It's a little bit easier in Royal to get social stats, at least in my opinion.
I'll just add this.
Because Morgana won't cuck you out of going out at night as often. But it is still going to be a while. I think in my first playthrough of Royal, it took until either September or October for me to have my social stats done. But I also didn't like watch any guide or anything like that. I just kind of did it myself. And I still had like a month left over after like, you know, maxing out everybody's social links. So you're not as pressed for time in Royal as you are in the vanilla game. When I played the vanilla game, I think I maxed out every confidant and I only had like 4 days left. So it was cutting it pretty close. All right, so at this point, there are just 2 more fights that we have to do. And then we can, okay.
I'll reveal your true form.
Not great timing for walking over there, but that's okay. We still got the ambush somehow. Just in case, because sometimes the second enemy walks into the room and sucks you into another battle. Just in case I was going to do that. But yeah, we're going to get to level 18 really quick, and then we'll get our... Ooh, hello.
Show me your true form.
Hello, sir. Alright. We're going to get to level 18. We'll get our encounter here, which is going to be Shikioji. And then we'll do the last 2 fights before leaving the palace. And hopefully... not losing another run. You can buy multiple real Mona Lisas and such in Animal Crossing. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Isn't that crazy that there's multiple real Mona Lisas? That's
not right.
pretty impeccable.
Looking cool, Joker.
I definitely don't think we're getting scammed with that one. Got no idea how to beat the Reaper without using the flu season to beat him by guarding. Oh my god. Yeah, that was hilarious. They nerfed that, and then also, I don't know if you knew about like the money grinding trick that most people did, where they like use confusion to like have enemies throw like hundreds of thousands of yen away like every turn. But they nerf confusion too, so it's going to be a little bit trickier to make money as well. Hello, sir. Let me just remove your mask real quick. Yeah. Somehow, like, leapfrog over him, jump on his back, and then pull the mask off. Incredible. Just right in front of his face. Man has no reaction time. Honestly, the Reaper, I don't know if I can give you too many tips and tricks on how to beat the Reaper, but what I can say is if you let yourself get ambushed by the Reaper, instead of initiating combat with him, he only gets 1 action per turn instead of 2. So that's a really big help. That's the only real tip and trick I can give, though. Other than that, it's up to you. You gotta bring the skill. I put the breeze ring on Ryuji, right?
Let's go, Captain.
Get it, Skull.
Alright.
Okay, guys.
And I would love to have a better spot to grind to level 18 in this palace, but unfortunately, there really isn't a lot of great places that are like safe to grind at, because after what we saw from the last attempt, if I run into something like Niue, yeah, it can be a big problem. And I just don't want to risk that. P5R finished downloading. Oh, awesome. Enjoy it. Are you planning on like skipping all the cutscenes that you've seen before, or are you just gonna try to like experience it for the first time all over again? Because like if you watch every cutscene, it's probably gonna be like in a casual run, maybe like 140 hours.
I leveled up.
All right, level 17. 1 more level to go. And we get Rampage on Ryuji.
Okay. Easier than cleaning my
Skip the cutscenes. That's a good call.
I'll reveal your true form.
Yeah, there's a lot of yapping. There will be a couple of like differences in cutscenes though. Especially like in like the opening of the game. They introduce you to the new character early. They also changed the font of, like, in Persona 5, like, vanilla.
Okay.
The font was a little bit bigger than it is in Royal. I don't know why they did that. That was always a weird, baffling change. New title screen, interesting, yeah. Also new opening as well. And a new song. It was, in vanilla it was wake up, get out there, and then in Royal it's colors flying high.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
A stylish victory.
Alright, we're just gonna keep resetting this room. Probably just be better if I kind of ran in like a circle here and just went up the skylight and down the skylight over and over again. Yeah. So if each of these enemies on average gives like, you know, 40 some experience, I probably could have slid under the lasers, but
Show me your true form.
if all these give an average of 40 experience, I think for Joker to get to 18, it'll take about what? Like 30 battles?
Not over yet.
Because I think it said he needed like 1200 to level up.
Exploded.
Who's next?
Obviously, some of these might give more than 40 though. Like that one gave 56.
Okay. That's all. I can feel it.
Can I please ambush this guy?
I'll reveal your true form.
I'm trying to angle the camera to look directly at him. He keeps on trying to ask me if I want to hide behind something instead of ambushing him. Joker just keeps getting in that flow state.
Not over yet.
I love that emote. That's incredible art. Also, should we wear like different DLC outfits while we're grinding, just to shake up the music, so you don't have to listen to the beginning chord of
Right.
Take Over every time? Here, let's So last time when I equipped the Catherine outfit, we lost the run. So let's not do that. Let's not dig up old runes. Let's do the Persona 3 or 4. Which one should we do? Oh, you little Pyre Keeper, what do you not know that I played these games before? Yeah. The Moloch fight at the very beginning of the casino. In like the very big, like, can you even lose that fight? Is it possible to lose that first fight? I don't think I ever have tried. Let's do Persona 4. It is getting a remake. So, you know, just in time. They were great outfits, but I agree. Yeah, I know. I really liked Morgana in the you know what? Morgana's gonna be in the sheep outfit again. That's the only thing that we're bringing back. All right, we're doing all of them in the Persona 4 outfit. Look at us. Look at the drip. Oh my god. We're aura farming here. Alright, here we go. Now we can listen to new music. I don't know, is it gonna be...
Show me your true form.
Which one's it gonna be? Is the name of the song Step Up to the Plate, or... No, it's Time to Make History, that's what it's called, right? I think that's what the song's called.
Looking cool, Joker. Don't move.
I hope you enjoyed listening to the first 4 seconds of the song, by the way. Here, I'll let it play out a little bit more in the next fight.
Okay.
You got to hear it for all of like 5 seconds. I need this guy to respawn. Alright.
Show me your true form.
The Joker got a grappling hook? Wow, yeah.
That one's no
It's
joke.
definitely a very like show off item, really. The school kid drip. Yeah.
I'm not done.
I'm not gonna kill them right away so you can listen to the song a little bit. Although I can't play too much of the song because 2 of the Persona 5 streams have been copyright claimed so far. I'm not joking with that.
Looking cool, Joker.
Up to you.
Pass the baton and follow up.
Awesome. Got to the chorus. Okay. There you go.
Boom time.
All according
The
to
emote's not working. Oh, I see it. It's like a flashing like red, blue, green dancing little ooga booga guy. Oh no, really? Yeah, I did. I got copyright claimed twice.
Okay.
It's not like a strike on the channel or anything, and I'm not monetized anyway. But if I ever was monetized, I would not make money off of those videos. So it is what it is. And it was so stupid because it was like one of them like takeover played. Like I wasn't. I think that was during like the second stream. It was when like the baton pass tutorial was happening, so I was letting the cutscene play out, letting them like talk, you know? And so I obviously wasn't talking for like a full 40 seconds or so, and that was enough for it to get clean. And it's like, why? 40 seconds
Looking cool,
and you get to claim a, you know, 4-hour stream. Incredible.
Not over yet.
Who is this mysterious girl near me? Also Yippee takeover.
Nice work, team.
Yeah, you'll get to know her quite a bit throughout the game.
I could have handled that myself.
She's kind of shoehorned into a couple of cutscenes. I like her overall, but there are definitely some complaints that she's a bit forced onto the player, and I do understand those. I still liked it overall though.
Looking cool, Joker. Okay, guys.
And man, that's still it, yeah. It is what it is though. Again, like I said, I'm not monetized on YouTube or Twitch. So as of right now, it doesn't really impact me at all. As long as it's not a strike, because if it's a strike, then I could, you know, potentially deal with losing a channel, right? But a copyright claim is much lighter.
Focus.
I don't really like how, I don't think anyone likes how YouTube's copyright system works.
Show me your true form.
Because it gives like music labels too much power, because they can basically just say, yeah, I own this, and then without any questions asked, like all the revenue goes to them, even if it's like a very small segment of like a video or a stream. To me, like, it should be, if they claim it, you should have like, you know, a couple days to respond and either you know, remove that segment out of the video or delete the video entirely, right? Before the money just goes straight to the wallets of other companies. Because, like, there's really no reason for companies not to claim a video. There's no... They have all the incentive in the world to do it. They're gonna make me fight another group of enemies? Incredible.
Hold on.
I think you're weak to fire, if I'm not mistaken.
Looking cool, Joker.
Do it.
Pass the baton and follow up.
Ah, yes, my name is Obama QWERTY.
Persona!
My character's name is Ooga Booga.
That's all she wrote.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, that because there's two enemies like walking in that room, sometimes they make you fight both of them back to back. It's random when it happens. Like, obviously, like, I didn't do anything different there, and yet I still had to fight both of them. But again, these enemies are really not that scary, so it really shouldn't be a big deal. Regardless of what spawns in, we should be okay.
The first move is on.
Yeah, I'll keep Succubus the move. It's fine.
Okay, guys. The beautiful rose has thorns.
What difficulty do you plan on playing on, Brian? Are you
Okay.
a normal mode, hard
That's
mode,
all.
or are you brave enough to try merciless?
Show me your true form.
Normal. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I don't judge. I think when I first played the vanilla game, I played on, I'm pretty sure I played on hard, and Palace 1 was such a grind, I think I put it back down to normal for like another 2 or 3 palaces, and then I switched back to hard until Palace 6 or 7. Then I switched to merciless for the rest of the game.
That's all she wrote.
So I played on every difficulty.
Okay.
I had a rainbow difficulty kind of run.
Somewhere.
I'll reveal your true form.
Like, unlike vanilla, I believe in the vanilla game, I'm pretty sure like the different difficulties actually determine how much experience and stuff you got. In Royal, I think it might work that way for safety mode. And merciless, I think, also has like an extra experience multiplier. But I think all the other ones are the same. Hard, normal, easy. They're all the same experience and money multiplier.
Feel it.
I'll reveal your true form.
I need my OG DLC personas Izanagi and Orpheus to survive the max difficulty. I'll tell you something. If you use the DLC personas, you'll never die. There's one Izanagi no Okami Picaro that is literally the most broken thing in the game, and you can get him right off the bat if you wanted to.
Looking cool, Joker.
By the myriad truths.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just noticed they all have like the glasses too that the characters wear in Persona 4. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how copyright laws are over there, but it seems annoying to deal with.
Okay.
Well, I think with
Easier
copyright
than
law,
anything else.
it's a little bit different than how YouTube just in general operates like that. I think it works like that everywhere, at least that I've heard of. Maybe not, but it's just they put the burden of responsibility on the creator instead of the, you know, kind of sharing it between both the label and the creator. I think that's kind of silly. Again, you should give people like an option to respond before you just instantly take away the money they're receiving from it, you know?
I can see it.
Because sometimes, you know, you do appeal it and you do win the appeal, but the money that you should have gotten isn't returned, and you know the video has already gotten most of the views it's gonna get, so it's a whole thing. It's crazy. The DLCs from the original Persona 5 are included in P5R for free, right? Yep. You get all the DLC. When eventually, I think you're able to do it starting on April 12th or 13th. There's like a box that's in your room in the attic.
That's all.
If you interact with it, that gives you all the DLC stuff.
Show me your true form.
And if you also have save data from Persona 5 Vanilla, you can get a couple of extra stuff as well. I think they give you like 150,000 yen and a whole bunch of cool items, like they give you like 10 homunculus, 10 lockpicks, bunch of somas and beads, recovery kits, all the crazy
No
stuff.
match for me.
Show me your true form.
Also been fast forwarding text, yeah.
Alright, the first move is ours.
Yeah, the gameplay is out pretty much exactly the same. There's gonna be a couple. Why can't I hit these guys? There's gonna be a couple of differences. During like the first arc of the game, but it's not a lot.
And the curtain falls. Okay.
A
Focus.
stylish victory.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
The gun is not focused clearly? What do you mean? What happened, Brian? Something going wrong?
All right.
How close are we to a level up? That was my friend Bob Joe who said that. Alright. We have 783 for a level up. I think... I can't be asked to do math right now. It's a certain amount of enemies that I still have to fight.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Get the
Not over yet.
Persona!
Alright.
Go, Captain!
On the ground. Nice going, Skull.
And the great thing is, because we did so much like money grinding when we were in Kamashi's palace, at least during the grind stream, again,
All she wrote.
if you're curious as to kind of how we somehow warped to Madarame's palace so quickly, it's because I designated the grindy part of Palace 1 to just kind of streaming like an unlisted video on YouTube. And there's a playlist on my channel on YouTube. It's also like a link in the description. If you're curious, if you want to verify that I'm playing by the rules and everything. It is just me grinding. It doesn't have face cam or audio. But that's my compromise so that we can kind of focus more on the meat of the game when we're doing these actual streams. But yeah, I grinded up to like 200,000 yen in Palace 1. So we really shouldn't have to do like much money grinding at all.
Okay.
In Palace 2, we have 100,000. We might want to get a little bit more to cover some expenses for when we inevitably get to Palace 3. But honestly, we might be we could just do that when we go to Mementos too. So it's not exactly a pressing need, because we will have to go to Mementos to get our encounter from
Show me your true form.
our encounter from that too. There's going to be 2 paths that are going to be opened up the next time we go in.
First move is ours.
Got no idea on how to money farm. Really, if you want an effective money farming strategy, it's not going to be until like Palace 3. And I will show that off in this playthrough. It does take a little bit of time, but it's very effective. Like if you're willing to spend about an hour, you can get like 1,000,000 yen. And we're gonna have to fight another wave of enemies, of course.
Beat him in one fell swoop.
Who's next?
Whoa. What the heck was that? I clicked like to switch personas and like the game just lagged for like a full 4 seconds there. Holy crap. We're fine. That was not the stream lagging. I know we've had some moments where the stream has lagged, but that was not the stream lagging. That was just the game. Alright, well after that just happened, I'm gonna go save the game. Because I do not want anything... I don't want to lose any progress.
It's somewhere.
Were you grinding last stream? Were people bullying you in chat? No. So, what I've been doing is after we lost the first attempt, right?
I should write something.
I played through and did like a little bit of grinding to get through the Archangel fight. And then when I stopped, I said that I was gonna try to do like the grinding in my off time. And originally I was just planning on not even streaming it. So what I did instead is I streamed it as an unlisted video on YouTube, just so it wouldn't flood anyone's inbox, because obviously it wasn't anything important. And it's a public playlist on my channel that has those streams on it. It's just streamed directly from my PS5, so it doesn't have any face cam or mic audio.
Show me your true form.
And all it was grinding. And it was me getting to level 11, which was the level cap for Kamoshida's Palace. Getting 200,000 yen, and then also recruiting Succubus and also leveling up Succubus from the palace as well. And then
Do not move a muscle.
on Tuesday, I streamed from there, and I just kind of focused on speed running through as much as possible. So I did all the fights in Kamoshida's Palace. I did Slime Mara, the 2 Eligors, the Kamoshida boss fight himself, and then I skipped all of, like, the daily activities all the way until Palace 2. I think I also did like the Mementos visit that they make you do, where I got Pixie as my persona, and I beat like the Obarian boss fight, which really isn't much of anything. It's a very easy fight. And then I did a bit of grinding when I got to Palace 2 to level grind up to 15, but that didn't take too long. And I ended by doing the Nue fight and the Ipandatra fight during Yusuke's awakening scene, and playing through the daily activities until May 29th, which was the day I lost the first attempt. So yeah.
Okay.
We got through a lot.
Man, that
We
was
streamed for
easy.
not even, I think it was like a little under 4 hours. But we got through a ton, all the way back to where we were. I was too sick to come and watch. That's fine. Yeah. You didn't miss anything. It was all just like recap, you know, getting back to where we were. You didn't miss anything. Bless you for having to go through the grind again, nonetheless. Yeah. No problem. I don't mind the grind in the game. Like, you know, obviously, you know from how much I had to grind in like Pokemon that I don't really mind having to grind too much. But I do value, you know, making it a pleasurable, like, viewing experience. So that's why I kind of wanted to compromise by being like, alright, let me just do all the grinding in Palace 1 off stream so that we can focus on the major, like, fights and meat of the game
I have something.
on the actual stream.
Show me your true form.
Yeah. But it didn't take that long either. I think in total, I'm pretty sure it took me 3 hours to get to level 11 and get 200,000 yen when I was grinding in Palace 1, so it wasn't really that bad. I would have been able to do that in a single stream, but again, the whole stream would have just been me grinding, and I don't really think too many people care to watch that. So for the people who do want to watch it, it's there. Whether you want to verify that I'm sticking to the rules, or you just like having something in the background to listen
Easier
to,
than cleaning my
it's there.
brushes.
But otherwise, we're just kind of focusing more on the more important stuff. Like, I'm okay grinding with this stuff because this is the furthest we've ever made it in an attempt. So I'm okay with doing this grind. This is no big deal. And really, after Palace 2, the grind is going to be the grind's going to be a lot easier to like do for all the future palaces, because we're going to have like Ryuji's. How in the world were you seeing me there? The battle had just ended, okay? Didn't even give me 2 seconds. Anyway. But it'll get easier to grind because we'll have Ryuji's insta-kill skill. Right now, we can't really take advantage of it because I think you need to be... I think you have to be like 9 levels higher than whatever your...
Okay.
than whatever the Shadow's level is in order to instantly kill them with Ryuji's skill. So we can't really take advantage of that in Palace 2, but we will be able to take advantage of it in Palace 3 onward. And like I said, it just makes grinding go a lot quicker because I won't have to actually initiate combat with any of the enemies. I can just basically run through them and kill them in one hit. It's great.
I can see it.
So what are we at right now? We're at 516 to a level up.
Show
Okay.
me your true form.
I want to use that and clear out the whole room and see how much experience that gives me. Everyone try to remember 516. It's going to be on the test. Last couple of streams, it's been me asking people what the crossword puzzle answers are. This time, it's to remember the number 516.
Okay.
Child's play.
Can I please ambush this guy? I'm looking right at him.
Your true form.
That one is no joke. Be careful.
Go ahead.
It's not over yet. Two more. Very nice.
There we go, Art. Yeah, you got it. 516. He even wrote it in chat, so as long as it doesn't like go off screen here, I'll be able to see it at a quick glance. Yeah, we're gonna clear out the whole room.
It's somewhere.
Can you... What is going on with the ambush? Like, I'm looking at the enemy, and like, the game just refuses to let me ambush them. Oh my god, we missed 2 goddamn 85% accurate moves. Here, just in case Ryuji sells here, I'm gonna Dormina this guy.
Persona! Captain Kidd!
You did it, Skull.
Persona!
Why? Sorry, I was spacing out. Why? What? What happened? Oh, why we have to remember 516? That's how much experience Joker needs to level up. And I'm trying to see, after like clearing out the whole room, how much experience we get. Because I don't want to do math.
A stylish victory.
I don't want to keep track of all the numbers I'm seeing on the screen.
All right.
Let's go.
Finish him.
Oh, okay, yep.
Okay.
Alright, I think there's just 2 more enemies left.